There we go. All set up. Got a going live announcement. Brilliant stuff. So, we want to go to that nameless star. Winter teamer, right? Let's just refresh myself. Where are we? What are we doing? Wait for Calcazar's summons. Okay, yeah. So Quintatema, and somewhere out here, Idira's visions. I don't know if I've just got to visit random systems until we get a pop-up. Rumours, yeah, we've done all that. Contracts, we've done them all? Oh, we've done all the ones available. Oh, whoa, objects discovered, what? Holy gifts? Okay, alright. Yeah, we'll take that. Lord Captain, reporting. Shortly before our departure from Footfall, a group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a strongbox and several chests bearing the insignia of House Orselio to the ship. I suppose the use of gold-clad servants instead of servitors was an extravagant attempt by the navigators to draw the attention of the rogue trader. Wow. And Piccolo, thank you for resubbing. Kill the Xenos, we're working on it. Although, Dogma Run at some point. Considering the incident on the capital world, the Enforcer officers checked the Navis Nobile gifts thrice. I'm pleased to report that none of them threaten your, Lady Cassia's, or the crew's well-being. Having said that, a closer examination of the strongbox by the tech adepts revealed a data slate with a vid message addressed personally to you along with some kind of encrypted data. We dare not touch them without your instructions. But yeah, thank you very much, Piccolo, for continuing to sub. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you continue to enjoy my content. Oh dear. It's that time of month. Start of a new month. Resub? How? I do not have funds on PaySafe to have a resub. Wait, what? You just subscribed, right? It's just that my Twitch is fricked up. Oh, okay. I did a month ago, and now the sub is ending, so it gave me an option to share that I've subscribed. Oh, okay, cool. Make sure you don't have it set to auto renew if you can't afford it. Because, yeah, I would hate for you to be stuck on auto renew and have money going out that you can't afford to lose. Not only here, everyone I sub has this issue. Oh, really? Huh. I don't have the money to auto resub. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, what? Are you always doing it manually? Oh, then I really appreciate it then. I literally, all my subs are auto done, so I just don't even think about it. Yeah. Anyway, Bob, thank you nonetheless, and I hope it all gets sorted out for you. What vid message show me? As you command, Lord Captain. VigDish issues several orders and the vid screen of your personal cogitator springs to life, the machine innards rumbling unhappily. Could you just rumble happily, maybe? I don't know. Rogue Trader. A familiar, piercing voice comes from the cogitator's Vox systems, and you see a bloated face with sagging skin and a gaping hole where the nose should be. We, Great Regent Antelio Orselio, send greetings and hope this message finds you in good health. Hey, we spared his life. Back in the day. House Orselio will soon hold a grand council within the Palace of Atlas, the holy relic that connects all navigators of our house. This meeting will take place not in the physical world, but in the world of thoughts, dreams, and visions. It is the only way to avoid bloodshed and decide the fate of the sacred child at last. Thanks to the Atlas, we feel that the soul of the child is full of dismay, and yet the Rogue Trader's words bear a lot of weight with the child, so he may soothe its anxiety and lead the child down the right path. The path of accepting its duty before the house and ascending to the Novator's throne. I hope you consider my offer, Larry von Valentius, for it is in your power to not only strengthen the bond between our dynasties, but to multiply your riches at the same time. The gifts accompanying this message are but an insignificant part of the great Regent's gratitude. May the God Emperor protect us all. Not quite, but I just don't have a job, and a job I don't want to give me money, so I do it manually if I can. Ah, okay, no worries. Now I'm trying to save money for Helldivers. Extremely patron. Oh, what? The Regent? Yes. And hey, Morgrim, welcome on in. I don't know, are you talking about Helldivers 2? I'm not sure if Helldivers 2 is... Well, people still playing it? I feel like it's sort of been and gone. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at player numbers. Although I did enjoy it. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. So, way back there was like more than 400,000 people playing it. Now there's like... It's peaking at 38,000. With 20-something thousand playing it right now. So there's still quite a bit of people playing it. I think the old PSN thing was a bit of a debacle and absolutely wrecked it. It's gone from a fad to something steady and sustainable. It's not a bad thing. Yeah. No, because I haven't heard anyone talk about it, so I didn't know how dead it was, but it seems like it's actually got a player base still. I hope so. I'm sort of, I would like to play more of it at some point, but time is limited. The vid screen shuts down and the Voxmaster breaks the silence. I am told the message has been relayed to you, Cogitator, Lord Captain. I hope the data did not get corrupted during playback or delivery. Decode the encryption hidden in the data slate. Yes, Lord Captain. VigDish falls silence, and the Vox transmission fills with scratchings of Kocha and rustling of papers. A messenger servo skull has been sent to the Omnissiah's servants compartment. Once the data has been decrypted, I will notify you immediately. Thank you, that will be all for now then. God Emperor protects, Lord Captain. Okay. There we go. USB by floating skull is an oppressive air gapping. Yeah. Try and convince my friend to buy it and play with me. Well, I don't know when it's I don't know if it's going to be on sale anytime soon. But to be honest, it was worth it at full price back in the day. Oh, here we go again. Lord Captain, an urgent report from the servants of the Omnissiah. They managed to locate the second message on the House Orsilio data slate, hidden in the shadow of the first one. As soon as it happened, the machine spirit rebelled and started devouring the decrypted data. The acolytes of the Cult Mechanicus are performing the rites to appease it and slow down the process of annihilation. What should we do? Display the message on screen right now. The combead echoes with a furious clicking of Vigis' augmented fingers. A few moments later, the vid screen of the cogitator shows the recording for a wall of static. Rogue Trader! Lady Navigator Alina, the one who staged an attempt to assassinate Cassia right in your palace, politely smiles at you from the vid screen. I had no doubt that your servants would find my trace. They are far cleverer than the ones employed by the great regent of House Orsilio. She does not bother to hide the venomous disdain from her last few words. I feel extremely awkward that our first encounter took place under such unfortunate circumstances. Truth be told, I saw a worthy person behind a lofty title only after fate put me at death's precipice. You hesitated by ending my life. Wow, I spared... Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? I spared everyone, despite holding it in your hands. Your noble deed gave me enough food for thought. Despite everything that transpired, I still believe we may become loyal allies to one another. I presume you already know that House Orsilio will be holding a Grand Council in the depths of the accursed Atlas very soon. And we cannot ignore the call. We are bound to it against our will. But if you convince this Lady Cassia to reject the Atlas and break the centuries-old shackle binding our house, we could turn over a new page. Having said that, I will accept a different outcome. Should the child die, I am not going to shed any tears. I will accept any choice, Rogue Trader. My people have nothing else to lose. But you could benefit from our friendship. There are mysterious shadows dancing in Lady Alina's eyes. There is an emerald among the star of Martius. My gift to you for sparing my life. Head through the store and the torrents and that what fire out and the vid recording cuts short and you hear the Voxmaster's voice in your combead. I am very sorry, Lord Captain. The servants of the Omnissiah could no longer restrain the machine spirit's hunger. I hope you are able to see the vid message through to the end. Oh! Hey, that's great. What's it? Oh, these are so good. Restores 15% of maximum wounds per rank of user's conviction iconoclast. Oh, removes all injuries? I mean, that's really good, but who's iconoclast? It's just me, and I think Jay, and maybe Abelard? We've got everything built here. Dargonus. Charter of Minimal Rights. Hey! Ah, here we go. Lord Captain, Vebus 6 begs for help. Some terrible prowls the planet, searching for a way to wipe out the planet's inhabitants. Victims died in small groups at first, so they dismissed it as simple accidents. A poisoning, a crash transport, a fire. But the death toll has started to rise, and explaining everything as mere coincidence is no longer an option. The enemy appears to be testing out different methods of killing your subjects. It's like looking for the most efficient way to murder as many of them as possible at once. Our pick traps sometimes catch sight of a blurry dark shadow walking among the people, but no one has actually seen it with their own eyes. Bloody hell. Awareness is crap. Lord Xenos crap. Devilish is crap. Any ideas? The art of hunting relies on the art of hiding. You cannot see your target, then make it so the target cannot see you. Deceive its senses and seize your advantage. A predator walks among your people. Well then, it's time we became predators ourselves. Your servants can't see it, and don't know where its lair lies, but I will tell you how to find it. You need to spark the beast's curiosity. Leave something it craves out in the open and mark it so you can track the beast as it carries its bait away in its jaws. That's how we hunt cunning prey on Fenris. Ulfar's advice is sound. We'll leave bait for our enemy. A glorious hunt to the cunning hunters. Before fortune could smile on the hunters, one of the mining complexes was wiped out after its water filters had been accidentally contaminated by chemicals. A series of tempting lures marked with radiation were left for the mysterious enemy to find, but the warden's efforts were hardly inconspicuous, and for a while they could not fool the beast. Cornered in its den, the beast fought its final battle and was slain. It was a terrifying Xenos with a metallic skeletal body and a single emerald eye. Its lair turned out to be a crypt-like chamber, and beneath was an entire fortress buried in stone. The walls were covered in glyphs similar to the mysterious patterns that the mad convicts were drawing. Are there Necrons on my planet? I hate it. The chamber also contained the dissected remains of the missing miners. The Omnissiah's servants studied the bodies, the crypt, and the Xenos corpses, hypothesizing that the inhuman belonged to a caste of sages among its kind. It had remained in stasis for ages untold, but had recently been awakened either by the mining efforts or the explosions caused by the Drukhari invaders. After killing everyone who had approached its lair, the creature tried to wake its brethren, but millennia tectonic shifts had crushed the underground fortress. The creature was alone. The fearsome insects, the ones that assailed the colony, were the only tool the Xenos had left, so it chose to lie in wait. But when the heretics of the Final Dawn sabotaged the fortress's reactor in their attempts to destroy the planet, the Xenos grew restless and started searching for a way to exterminate the humans. Now the last Xenos survivor was dead, and so was its entire race, or at least so prayed every denizen of Vebus 6. Very good, very nice. Right, we got anything else outstanding here? No. Your Lordship, a cryptic message from Kiava Gamma. The Fabricator Sensor reports that they have beheld the Eye of the Divine. I requested details from your less devout servants, and they clarified that the Inquest Group, which had been investigating the many inexplicable events that had taken place on the planet, followed a trail of mysterious bionic harmonies that came upon an ancient and abandoned data complex. It is connected to the manufactorum by a maze of communication lines and contains gargantuan data loom. The mechanism's markings show that it's a designation, or should I say, its rather menacing name is Null Caliph. Null Caliph is immersed in sacred astrological calculation and has shown no inclination to make contact. The tech priests that connected it to it were punished for the intrusion by lethal injection of their motive force. The only thing they managed to find out is that the spirit of the data loom is not bound to the vows of compliance that would normally restrain a machine spirit of such power. This, astoundingly, mighty entity bows to no one, driven by its own aims. Do we have any idea at all what it might be calculating? All we have is a hypothesis, according to which Null Caliph can see into the warp, similar to a navigator. Any interaction between technology and the warp is, as you're well aware, kept under the careful supervision of the Adeptus Mechanicus, so you can imagine how unique this mechanism is. According to the Magi, it can calculate routes through the immaterium without rest of fear of corruption. And given the fact that it has no human soul, they claim that the power is comparable to that of a novator of a navigator house. Apparently, Procedure 0C was initiated by this mechanism to integrate the Magi with a high psychic potential in order to expand its own computational capacity. Right now, its calculations are severely hindered due to the weakened state of its computational powers. We assume the terminal of Procedure 0C contributed to this. The termination, rather. Have we tried communicating with it? The great calculator seems indifferent to mortals. It has expressed a lack of desire to interact with us or destroy us. We have studied the noospheric remains of the tech priests who dared to reach out to Null Caliph. Their minds contained excerpts from the dictates of Procedure 0C. These traces were brimming with anger. What do my advisors make of this? The great machine spirit that identifies itself as Null Caliph bears potential as a valuable ally, one that could replace the need for navigators comprised of valuable flesh. We must make contact with this holy entity, for to do so is to honour the Omnissiah's tenets, and the tech priests who have the audacity to disturb Null Caliph or deprived of their motive force is a testament to the might of its data voice. I hold the knowledge to create a mediator that could interface with the fearsome machine spirit and ease the burden of its revelations on unprepared minds. If it stares into the warp, then it's vulnerable to attack from the warp. Never thought I'd ever suggest something like this, but if we want to make that machine obey us, we should assault it through the immaterium. A navigator data loom. This abomination makes a mockery of every navigator house's legacy. The very fact of its existence is profoundly sickening and vile. Null Caliph must be destroyed post-haste. Allow me to send word to the other navigator houses. They will waste no time in dispatching their forces to destroy this monstrosity. Holy crap, okay. What do I need? Pascal, create your mediator and forge an alliance. Request approved, transferring revelations on the mediator's creation. Magos Pascal Horneman imparted his secrets to the Omnissiah's servants on Kiava Gamma, allowing them to assemble a mediator device that softened Null Callous' voice. The Magi then prayed to the mighty machine spirit, humbly asking it to make an alliance with the rogue trader and share its mysteries. And Null Caliph answered. Holding its sacred calculation, it bestowed its favour upon the supplicants. With its tireless, unblinking eye observing the warp currents, many a traveller may have been saved from peril. Hey, what was that? Oh, sky barrier. So we built this. Triumph and Fury. Why is that one yellow? Okay, we're looking good there then. Everything is built up. Oh yeah, journals. So what was the... Wog. You're right, lol. Huh. Okay, I swear. Did I not get a quest or anything? Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Let's go back and read what was said. Among the stars of Martinius. Stars of Martinius. I don't know where this is. Peach tea with honey? Yeah, peach and vanilla. I love peach tea. There is an emerald among the stars of Martinius. An emerald? Chin chin. Drink up. I hate it. Why is this... Is that like one of the sectors? Unbeholden Reaches, God Emperor's Scourge, Founding Worlds, the Cauldron. Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's that then. There is an emerald among the stars of Martanius. Let's have a look. See, is that like a riddle? Trader. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, apparently it is just the name of a sector, but it won't appear yet. Okay, cool. Got ya. Well, here we go. Name the star. While travelling through the Immaterium, the crew on duty in Loading Bay 7 heard what sounded like hissing of a giant snake. The terrified workers sent out a Vox message and locked themselves in a shipping container and welded it shut. The response team sent to the bay found no signs of warp activity. Unfortunately, by the time they had arrived, the workers had suffocated. Oh. That's sad. Is oopsie a right thing to say when I accidentally destroyed a whole parallel universe? Oopsie, yeah, oopsie doozy. Permission to speak, Lord Captain. The Augur crew has registered activity in the orbit of Quizertama, one of the worlds in the Winter Scale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow flagship of rogue trader Caligos Winter Scale is positioned over the southern hemisphere. Vigdis' report is suddenly interrupted by Adira's anxious voice. Lord Captain, Lord Captain, this is it, right here, so very close. The door whispers so they won't stop. They keep buzzing in both my ears. My little door is somewhere on this world. Oh, okay. Alright, calm down. I need to take care of Winter Scale's flagship right now. Oh, of course, Lord Captain. I dare not interrupt you any longer. After a brief hesitation, Vigdis' voice comes through the hissing of static once more. Allow me to repeat, Lord Captain. The Emperor's Vow, the flagship of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, has been detected in the orbit of Quintatima, one of the Winterscale worlds. What are your orders? Hail the Emperor's Vow? Yeah, no, so I got a quest for that and I thought, oh, it would pop up if I sail around. It didn't. It appears it pops up here in the main plot, so I didn't have to look for it at all. It will be done. By the grace of the machine spirits, the air gradually fills with disordinate noises until the Voxmaster flips the last tumbler on the cogitator's panel. The Emperor's Vow sends its greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valencius dynasty. This is Egbert Avdef, His Lordship Caligos Winterscale's Voxmaster, who has the honour of speaking on behalf of his lord today. The booming voice fills the air, startling a few officers on the bridge. However, you feel that Egbert Afdep's ostentatiously confident tone is meant to hide his concern. You may speak, Vigdis. His Lordship, Lord Captain Larry von Valentius, returns greetings and wishes to speak to Lord Captain Caligos Winterscale directly. The Voxmaster loudly clears his throat, looking for the right words. You see, the Lord Captain has yet another heated argument with the esteemed Incendia Corda, and he has had very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but I cannot divulge that we are out to protect the dynasty's rightful domains from the invasion of the profane Xenos. That is how we arrived here at Quincer Tema. There is no better hunting ground when you need to cool off your head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to the unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce a few of their ships to chum for the Void Beasts. An Aldari fleet? That means there are many more Kudrak survivors than I dared hoped. The second Vox channel transmits Yelet's voice laden with desperation. Elintark, I must go to this planet to find them, to try and save them. I will help you find your kin. Yelet breathes out and almost inaudibly her shoulders relax. And I am grateful to you, Elintark. Something tells me the story does not end here. Yeah, does everyone have a sideline? Vigdis is like, oh, why haven't you kicked half your party off the ship so we can have a proper conversation? You see, Lord Captain, one of the Aldari ships crashed on Quincer Tema, so the Lord Captain chose to descend to finish off the elusive prey, but he has not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days now. And this concerns me greatly. Anticipating the next question, your lordship, no, I am confident the Lord Captain is still alive. His body and spirit do not break easily. And besides, he is accompanied by Walton the Grey, who would sell his soul if that helped keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. May Assyrian protect his children. We must halt the frenzy of your stellar rival, Elendark. Or else, by Isha's tears, his subjects will not escape retribution. I will try and convince Caligos to seek peaceful resolution to the conflict. Hurry up, Elendark, before there is nothing left to decide. Is there anyone else with Caligos aside from this Wharton? My captain is lost and far too proud to admit he is lost. You're his peer, can you please go fetch him? Pretty much. A full hunting party consisting of 100 hand-picked enforcers and his lordship's personal retinue, naturally. I think I know what you want from me. A generous favour in return for a generous favour. Find Lord Captain Winterscale on Tesmatema and bring him back to the Emperor's vow. I swear by the Golden Throne that I will convince him to side with you in any conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. After all, I am allowed to make deals on the Lord Captain's behalf while he remains unavailable. Ooh. There is one condition. If I bring him back dead, the deal will be sealed by his successor. But death stands silent for an inappropriately long period of time. In this case, Walton the Grey best return in a body bag. The data transfer degree has been signed. My crew will send you landing coordinates. May the God Emperor look after you. Okay. The Vox Master's thundering voice falls silent and the machine spirits terminate the connection between the flagships of the two great dynasties. Yay, that's us. We've already been to the ancient bunker. Let's go. Oh wait. Let's repair that. The Forest of Quizmatemma. Yolette wants in, but she's already in, right? Oh shit, who's Yolette gonna place? I forgot I'd stopped using her. Um... We'll leave Sister Argenta at home. And then we'll have a look at Yolette, level her up. Hmm. Kaligos-san, come out to play. Alright, let's sort this out. Oh. Operative removes one exploit from each enemy. Okay. Until the end of combat? Tactical knowledge, I like it. Right. Oh shit, I really need Argenta, don't I, really? Oh, more awareness, yes please. What did I have? Starred? Wait, overpenetration cannot be dodged? Okay. Yeah, seize the advantage. Excellent. Perception, 85. There we go. Right, now we just want the inventory. Yolette, what are we going to give you? It's not any better. We've already got Ranger armor equipped. Okay, cool. You're fine. You're fine as you are there. Here we go. Winter Scale shuttle awaited its owner to return in vain. Okay. Oh god. No way. Rusted containers for transporting supplies. The markings are intricate. Boxcaster impossible. Botanical threat. Level Alpha 2. There's some free goods. Mold, birds, oh, rodents have ruined these fruits and local vegetation. Okay. When in doubt, go right. Right is always right. I did not get lost, I just took the longer way. It's true. He has taken the longer way. Hmm. Here we go. The shuttle disappears into the wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the rogue trader finally admits that he has been aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempts to get back on track by retracing his steps have failed. Vox communication cannot reach the ship. Now it becomes clear how Kaligos Winter Scale could get lost on his own world. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Oopsie whoopsie doo. That's a load of free crap. Winter Scale search shuttle crashed during the landing. Neither the pilot nor the scouting team survived. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Nothing there. Well, always go right. In my game, my astropath has a mind linked to Lord Captain. And policy was, unless something major is happening, one of us stays at base, specifically in case something like this happened. Yeah. Sounds like a good plan. The forest hike lasts an entire day. In the golden rays of dust, the rogue trader sees a small hill crowned with an aquila, a double-headed eagle totem made from the plasteel and rockcrete components of an ancient ship. The foot of the hill provides much less scenic view, however. The soil stained brown from all the flesh smeared on it, contrasted only by the white specks of bone shards mixed into the dried up bloody mess. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. I don't want to have to fight the Eldari. I'm not sure how much use the blind man would be at giving directions, but at least he could relay vital stuff like the captain has started swearing in a fourth language, yeah. Oh, Eldari Karin, Inishta, the monkey will pay for your suffering. Suffering? Their spirit stones are shattered. Sister, she who first has long finished her feast. We will destroy them. Every monkey who... Did you hear that? The soul destroyers are back. Cain, fill our hearts with fury.
Your kind has no right to exist.
I begin the dance of death.
You have been ambushed? Oh, that sucks. Okay, well... Saldari Ranger there. Loads of them. Loads of enemies. Jay, get forward, and Jay...
I'd like to, but I can't. You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Right, and where's the thing? There we go.
Am I getting paid for this?
Abelard, get on it.
With the right incentive. Don't get too cocky. I want to brag for that one.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
You've got a problem.
Nah.
A pitiful attempt.
I move swiftly to strike.
Right, Yillet. First things first, get cozy.
Fortune favors the swift.
There we go. Oh, almost got him. Oh, I like that. How bad is he? Fresh injury? Oh, love it. Hmm.
I understand your intent.
Analyze him. Stealth out. Oh.
Is on the hunt.
Yeah, go on, have a stab. Yeah, go for it.
See how the wolf succeeds. I will carve ruins out of your
Got him.
cubs play. So shall it heal my wounds.
Oh, he's on the ground. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and Ulfa, be confident. Come on now.
A pitiful attempt. I do not fear a perilous path.
Ugh.
I will pay dearly for your actions. Naturally.
Oh, okay, that was the thing. Give Abelard that buff. Give yourself some regeneration.
Let's see to it.
My path would end here.
Okay, now.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Yeah, that's alright.
Let's make some opportunities. I'll see to it personally.
Okay, one dead. You let try and knock some more down for me.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I deal death with my hand.
Oh, killed him in one shot. Love it.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kane.
There we are. Very good.
This tedium is beneath me.
Strands of fate guide me.
No, Heinrichs.
Am I getting paid for this? Just it up.
For your actions.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Okay, well. There's all that. Let's
Don't get too
reload.
cocky. Tell me, and it is done.
You let have a yet another go.
not your Xenos pet, monk. Ancestors guide me. If it serves your cause. Favors
I'll
the
return
swift.
this favor tenfold.
Ancestors guide me. I am not your Xenos pet. Fortune favors the swift.
Mm-hmm.
Comes play. In disgrace. I hunger for battle. See how.
There we go.
Pay dearly for your actions.
There we go.
Heal my wounds. Victory is one fewer target.
Ho, ho, ho. So you got lost, and that I had your stream lost connection. Really? I haven't got any notifications that anything went out. So I'd imagine it was on your end somewhere. Oh, Larry, get over there.
On it.
Yeah, that's it. You can fall on the ground and die.
I'll see to it personally.
As for you, Abelard, have an extra attack. So charge on in. And give him the old second tap. There we go.
We'll rule the stars themselves. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust. Follow my lead.
There we go.
Target well struck. One fewer target.
There we are. Let's pick up all the crap off the ground. Dari Ranger, Guardian Long Rifle. Ooh. Hold on. No, we've already got something that's equivalent. Probably just my net. Yeah, hope it hasn't interrupted you. I haven't missed much, to be honest. Just a little massacre here. Crucible Drukari weapon?
Is there money to be made?
Alright, always bet on right. Oh wait, is this the end of the map? There's no way out over here. Lush overgrowth has sprung back up in seconds. Oh, the trail on the way back is gone. Oh, okay. There we are. So, yeah, always bet on the rightmost track. Oh. Idira can help you predict some ambushes. Maybe I should use Idira one day. The irresistibly sweet aroma of fruit teases the road trader's aficionados' senses, especially after so many hours spent in the stuffy humidity of the forest. But after locating the source of the aroma, he decides against tasting the appetizing fruits. Several mummified corpses lie under the fruit trees. Their withered faces are testament to their agony, their bodies covered in dark wounds resembling the bites of giant leeches. Eee. Wait, what? Didn't we come here before?
I always have a backup plan.
Huh. Well, we went rightward last time we were here, so let's go leftward this time. The trail is gone? Oh! Wait, is it over here? Oh! Oh! So it's cutting off what trails I can use every now and again. No nobles, serious, but welcome on in. Just a noble rogue trader doing his best to make a profit. In the shade of the tallest tree in this area of the forest, the rogue trader spots mushrooms that come up as high as his waist. Strands of sponge-like tissue hang from under their pale lilac caps, almost reaching the ground. As soon as the rogue trader approaches one of the mushrooms, its strands draw in, the cap rolls up, and the mushroom spews out a cloud of reddish spores. Perhaps it'd be wiser to give this place a wide berth. Maybe. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
So I want to go this way then. Happen again, my net is dead. Oops. Salutes in chat for Piccolo's internet, I suppose. Oh, sing a song. Do I recognize this one? I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey baby, come on, I loved you endlessly. And you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I can't take it no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door. Baby, bye, 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 bye. I don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate it, but it ain't no lie. Oh, baby, bye, bye, bye. Oh, is this in? Oh, God, I've watched it. Is that from when, near the end? The big fight scene near the end, right? But yeah, thank you, Sirius. Hope you enjoyed that, even though I'll be going after the song. No worries, Piccolo. You need to check up on NSYNC. Who's that? Goodbye, Piccolo. Everyone say goodbye to Piccolo in chat. I'll see you next time, Piccolo. Take care out there. And thank you again for resubbing. Or, well, or not resubbing as the case may be. It's the start of the movie. Oh, it's that song? Wait. Bye, bye, bye. Do, 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 do. Okay. Ah, well. Completely cocked it up then. Should have been much more upbeat. After several hours of traversing the forest, try again? No, no, no. Well. Bye, bye, bye. Lyrics. I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly when you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I can't take no more. Ain't no lie. Wanna see you out that door. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Is that better? I really don't have the voice for it. I'll be honest. Oh dear. After several hours traversing the forest a small mountain blocks away, something about the pattern of the stone seems wrong. A few moments later, it becomes clear that there are cogitator parts glinting at the base of the mountain. The machines appear to have grown into the stone itself along with the dirt and grass, with the only proof of their artificial origin being the occasional flashes of lumens powered by some random unknown impulses. A carcass is lying flat on the stone nearby, cut open, in sacrifice to an unknown god. Ugh. This at least looks new, and there's a pile of Lehman Russ tanks there. 3 out of 10. But listening to the song will help tremendously. Eh.
I admit that I am somewhat disconcerted that the Lord Captain has continued.
You can't win them all.
After the truth about her background came to light. It was a poor enough match before. But now?
My kind are free of monkey prejudice, but is it possible to feel passion for someone who is dishonest with you?
Holy crap, look who's talking, you let. Throwing shade out here. Alright, always bet on right. Whoa.
And done.
There's like a little... Wait, what is that? There's a snake here? Hello, snaky snake. You're new. Look at him bopping around. Alright, everyone. Well, we're gonna... Oh, look, there's another snake over here. Huh. Oh, he disappeared into the brush. Danger Noodle rocking out, yeah. Having a moment, having a vibe. Danger noodle. The sound of rushing water comes from somewhere close by. After a few more steps, the forest parts, revealing a stepped waterfall. The clear currents flow gracefully from one step to the next, carrying peculiar colour ribbons, which turn out to be living creatures that latch onto the porous surface of the rocks with their flexible bodies, snapping at small fish with their eyeless, toothy heads. Ugh. Big tree. Alright, what have you got? Bunch of narcotics and some crap.
Keep my options
What is that?
A job for me.
Snakes! And a rabbit. Oh, look, they're friends. Look at them both. Ah, snake and rabbit. Name a more iconic duo. Okay, we can't get around that way.
Watch your steps.
Jay, sort it out.
My pleasure.
Keep hanging right. What is that? That is cool. It's like a phoenix parrot thing with like a kiwi beak. Oh man, I want to play Monster Hunter now. Lush overgrowth has sprung back over seconds. The trail is gone. Okay. Guess I'll have to go this way, won't I? Wop wop wop. Okay. There's a novelty going on here. Uh-oh. Walton the Grey. Don't sheave your axe yet, my lord. More game. Rear their heads, eager to lose them. The mountain of muscle next to the laughing road trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognise the hulking man as Walton the Grey, arch militant to the Caligos Winter Scale, who accompanied his master to your Magna Accessio. Caligos briskly turns on his heel, the blade of his power axe shining threateningly in the sun, covered in fresh blood. Upon seeing you, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin. You repeat yourselves, Xenos scum? Do you really believe that I will fall for your trick twice? Speaks with gods. O Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. The one before you is not. I don't like that it's abruptly cut off. Silence! Caligos barks at the old man, his eyes blinded by blood and rage. I did not feed you to the forest beast for one reason and one reason alone. You may still be of use. If you want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. Holy fuck, he's got the snake mercenary. Is that a part of his gang? Hold on, what's going on here? Holy crap. So that's his navigator there, right? Yeah, Sliff, yeah. I mean, they all use the same thing. Sliff, that's the name of them, isn't it? So he's got a Sliff. He's got some deranged preacher dude. And he's got his tech priest, arch militant, and navigator. So he has his own party of 6. 6v6. You may have brought a Sliff, but I brought a space wolf. Oh, Caligos must have lost his mind. Why else would he mistake the Lord Captain for an enemy of humanity? Abelard lays a hand on his weapon apprehensively. In the name of the God Emperor, Caligos Winterscale, do not make me kill you. Caligos shudders from your words as if it from the taste of sour wine. I suppose no Xenos would be desperate enough to feign devotion to the Imperial Creed? Winterscale looks you up and down again. Recognition dawns on his face. Is that you, new blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the void are you doing on my world, and in such company? I am here to resolve your conflict with the Aldari with as little violence as possible. Then you are somewhat late, laddie. As you can see, the hunt has already begun. And this time not even by my doing. The prey came to fill my hunting grounds by itself. So how could I resist? Caligos laughs without a shred of restraint. You know, your lordship von Valancius, why don't you join in the revelry? I'm not greedy, this world has enough trophies for the both of us. Assess his condition. Unsurprisingly, at your first meeting, Caligos Winterscale appeared before you in a more favourable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt, you still notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appears to neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forests of Quizmatema, Winterscale has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a feral grin and drenched himself in the blood of his enemies. You have already destroyed 4 Xenos ships. Is that not a great victory in itself? Cease this hunt and I shall make the Xenos leave your worlds forever. Retreat when the enemy's bones are already crunched underfoot. Wharton sneers. Alien blood must flow. Flood the lands of Quizmatema. Only then will the Xenos have paid for their insolence. Okay, don't tell me more, Grim. Let's see where it goes. Quiet, Wharton. This hunt truly has dragged on for quite some time. The ever-twisting paths, the paltry game, the dullness of it all is suffocating. The rage on Caligos's face changes to dejection. I may accept your proposal, Larry, but only when I am certain of the destruction of the remaining enemies. Of course, that's assuming we find them in this accursed forest. Annoyance and malice drip from Winterscale's every word. Yolette gives you an intent look and curtly nods, her shoulders relaxing slightly. Let's inspect his retinue. The thin old man looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmering from within. His body shivers from the slightest gust of wind. You can sense power contained in his elderly frame. He nods with a meek smile. Oh, okay, he's a psyker. Got ya. A panicked Behinic Trill escapes from the tech priest's hood when one of her mechandites goes limp, sparking in multiple places at once. The servant of the Omnicide gently picks it up and warily wields her comedy tool until the manipulator starts moving again. Okay, she's sitting worse for wears. The tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini, half his face ruined by a fresh scar left by acid. Larry von Valancius. The navigator nods politely. Though he tries to hide it, his voice is filled with pain and suffering. Sss. The Sith mercenary looks around viciously, frantically clutching their weapon. Their body is peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rotting and some almost healed. Their yellow pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but the Xenos quickly loses interest. Please let me go home. I want a hot oil bath before my augmentics rebel. I think they're all worse for wear. He's run them ragged, and they're not doing good, considering he started off with 50 other people accompanying him as well. Oh dear. Walton the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Kaligos' other servants, the arch-militant does not look exhausted, and neither does Kaligos. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if the hunt had only just begun. Okay, I would gladly hunt Xenos in worthy company. I knew that the heir to Theodore would not be some spineless upstart. Come, Von Valencia, surprise me. Kaligos demonstrably waves his axe, the interest in his eyes burning with new strength. Oh, God! Oh, how could you betray... Uh-oh, no. Hey, DSL Internet and Raiders, welcome on in. I'm not... I didn't realise that was what I was doing. Let's load that back. Except, how did I do that? Howdy. My Wi-Fi shit, so I had to stop streaming. Oh no! But DSL, what were you streaming today before that happened? Sorry to hear that. Did you have a bunch of dropouts?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Here we go. I run a Minecraft multiplayer server, so just host that and let people join. Oh, okay. Oh, so you really internet intense. What are you guys working on in Minecraft? What are you building up? Okay, well, I'm going to skip through this as we just read it, but for raiders that have just jumped on in, I'm playing Rogue Trader. I'm a big powerful man in space, and I am doing my best to save some Eldar on this planet being hunted by my peer. There we go. Yeah. We got that back. Yeah. I'm doing a little building competition for who gets the dragon head soon as they build. Oh, okay. Making a giant obsidian obelisk. Oh, okay. What does the obsidian obelisk do? Because it's been a while. I played Minecraft way back in the first few months of it coming out. And I know it's had a few updates and stuff, and it has like a kind of end game or something. It's just hard to mine, so it's sort of impressive. Oh, okay. So it's literally just digging it all out. And then showing it off. Like a big sort of dragon horde. Alright, Walton the Grey has not changed much. Yeah, the hunt has only just begun. I should like to ask a few questions about your presence on Quinta Tema. Really? And I should like the tenderest sea serpent steak and a bottle of Canax Amasac. What misery! For 10 moons already. I have been forced to subsist on grass, roots and insect larvae. Kaligos growls restlessly. Save your questions for later, Larry. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find a way to the old man's village, and then I'll give you your audience. Oh, okay. The old man guiltily lowers his head. The forest home is of this priest and his people has always been full of wisdom and life, but the fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness, one great moon and one small moon ago, angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home, to the heart of Gwensatema, and perform the soothing ritual alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. Until he does, the Starborn will not be able to return to the stars. I remember doing something like that with forms and buckets of lava. Oh, what? That's my whole stick. I just do things that are outlandishly, yeah, brute forcey, yeah. Wish I was that smart. I've dug like 12 stacks of obsidian from the end hours. But that's okay though, isn't it? You probably would like Cataclysmo. I was playing it like last week a little bit. But you get to build like little castles and fortresses in it. It's quite fun. So if you want something we can build a masterpiece, there's that. And I think V Rising is similar. You get to build a bunch of stuff in that. The first order of business is to return the priest to the heart of the forest and calm its rage. Well, what are you waiting for, new blood? I wandered these forests for 30 days and did not find a way to the old Twigs village. We'll see if you bring us better luck. Move out! I love castles and architecture. Yeah, no, that's like part of the fun. Okay, so I did the right thing. Mercenary Sleeth. Alright, let's have a look here.
And done.
Fruit gatherers' bodies have been salvaged and gnawed on by the local wildlife. They were likely prevented from leaving the area by the moving forest. Oh
Is
dear.
there money to be made?
None are better at searching.
What did you find? Oh, goods. There's some food we can get. Wait, bayonet chain knife. The attacker suffers bleeding 10. The target also suffers... Whoa! Okay, cool. Very cool. Sweetish smell of decomposition comes from woven baskets. For whatever reason, the fruit was left to rot under the scorching sun. Fruit and sweet tree sap are used to be harvested in this clearing, but now the branches have weighed down with overripe fruit.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, so it's painting a very deliberate picture. Oh, okay, there's something to explore here. Let's get those goods. I say, something to explore. But not much of anything, really. Be right back. No worries. Thank you very much once again, DSL, for the raid. And yeah, anyone who doesn't already, kindly consider giving DSL a follow. I believe the channel is shared by multiple people. And well, one of the people that runs it, you were playing some King of the Castle at one point. But there we go. Kindly consider giving DSL a follow. And thank you once again for the raid, buddy. Now then.
I
Wait.
always keep my options open.
There's nothing here? Just some squirrels and snakes and stuff. Okay, cool. Well, we've got to go this way then, I guess. Oh! Okay, we found a new place. Part of the forest is obstructed by a thin grey veil, emitting barely audible clicks. Translucent curtain ripples and starts moving in the direction of the rogue trader. Upon closer inspection, the veil turns out to be woven from many threads, carried by fast-flying bugs. The hive attacks the intruder, then retreats to the foliage, leaving behind burning, itching bites and wisps of shredded web. Sam has a Minecraft addiction, so there wasn't any King of the Castle anymore. Oh no. Oh, thanks for the update, and hey, welcome on in, Kitty. How you doing? Okay. That looks good. That looks like something we want. Open it up. Carapace Elite Backpack. By oh, its recoil is doubled. Oh no. While the wearer's weapon has 5 or more base rate of damage, oh yes, that looks really good. Okay, I want all that stuff. That's great. 107 snake. Markings on the container date back about 500 Terran years. Inside are decayed remains and unusable equipment. Uh-oh. Judging by the traces of blood, the Xenos attacked the camp from high ground, reluctant to get too close. Lush overgrowth has blocked the trail. Oh, okay.
Or get left in the dust.
More goods up here. What have we got? Another Crucible of Torment. Ah, I can't look at this. Uh-oh. The game appears to be having a little moment. But, well, I can't get that awareness off. Let's move on to the next step. Quentzatema. The trek among the monotonous forest landscapes becomes dull. The rogue trader's wary eyes are ready to close of their own accord, when the usual sounds of the forest are interrupted by a blood-curdling scream. The cries are drawing closer and closer, and then their source finally appears. A small creature with a slick black fur and a long tail. As if mocking the rogue trader, it lets out another piercing cry and scurries away. Its yellow hindpaws winking between the trees and branches. Oh, okay.
Always keep your eye
Space
on the
monkey.
My pleasure.
Time-worn Imperial breastplates and chainsaws gleam among the mummified remains. Arch Militant's hood. Okay, cool.
I sense something nearby.
Jay, sort that out.
And
Love you, baby. Now there, Jay.
a job for me.
Someone repurposed old containers to build a ceremonial tomb. The remains of Imperium soldiers were placed inside long time after their death. Huh. What is going on? So is there like a... Is this like a pocket of the world that's been cut off from everything else? Oh, right's always right, so we'll go that way. But first, let's have a look at this vault. Abelard, open it up. Let's grab the goods. Stupor. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. I really like that. I'm going to have that for Larry. Tattooed mummy lies in a ceremonial pose. Mass grave, rank and file guardsman heaped up outside while a big bug kicked the bucket inside. Ha! The Imperium never changes. The tattooed mummy lies in a ceremonial pose, drenched in bizarre fur attire, with an aquila burned into its forehead.
My pleasure.
The unknown captain's body has been preserved thanks to the properties of the loco-troposphere. Traces of inky secretions are visible on his skin, evidence of poisoning by a rare Drukhari toxin. Ooh. So Drukhari were here.
I always have a backup plan.
Right then, Larry, where's the weapons? Where's the new one? New to old? We're looking forward to that. Where? Oh. Okay, we're back here again.
I sought out the far seers of Kruderach, but instead of relief and peace, the truth of their fate filled my heart with bitterness.
What a sly and devious soul you possess, Inhuman. You pretend to be capable of feeling so that we might lower our guard. But all I see is a scrawny abomination with a cold heart.
Okay. Definitely next time I play this, I'm going to be kicking people out of the party a bit. Oh, they've all run off. Does that mean we found something?
Let us not dawdle.
Dweller of the forest! Hey, we're here, everyone. We made it. And there's something we can loot. Very important. What do you guys all say? Starborn descended, blah blah. On the eagle god's wings have fired to help us. The forest is our home. The forest is angry. Speaks with gods will appease the forest and we will live as we did before.
Rise to the top.
Okay, some sort of weird little cult going on. A group of lean young people surround you, shooting anxious glances between you, Kaligos and the priest, and the grey-headed elder who has stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the two-headed eagle branded on her wrinkled forehead. Uh-oh. Our meeting occurred just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. The woman's accent grates on your ears. Her words sound like a fusion of High Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler... Enough of your bleating, old hag. I've already told you your speech offends me so. It makes me want to cut out your tongue. Not even a coda preacher could have the patience to listen to you blather on about your star, gods, spirits and other nonsense. Kaligos waves the woman away and turns his flinty gaze on to Speak with Gods. I'm sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods, old man. I'm a hunter, and without a quarry, I turn into quite the beast. Humbly covering his eyes, the priest nods silently. Speaks with Gods is ready to conduct a ritual, O Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me, so let this priest serve his gods not in word, but in deed. Oh, he's at a computer. Okay, can you turn it off and on again? That's how it works, right? It is done! This good-for-nothing psyker has finally proved himself useful! Winterscale looks around the settlement with a bored expression. I intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quince-Tema is that the fruit here is sweeter than Calaxian honey and more tender than the meat of a young grox. You should go get some rest as well, Larry. And remember, it is better to go hunting when you're full of vigour, but slightly hungry. The hunger adds acuity. Makes the kill more intoxicating, you know? Let me know when you are ready to depart, or if you decide to share a few stories and come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears. Ha ha! Winterscale sardonically clicks his tongue and nonchalantly salutes you farewell. Dear. What's here? A monograph by Carl Emanuel Celebrando on the cultures of the Imperium's far worlds, Children of Quince-Tema Chronicles. Ooh. An analysis of the canvases made from wood, bast fibre, show that the chronicle has been recorded for at least 500 years. The old chronicles tell of a bleak historical period of the tribe's decline due to unknown virus. The symbols on the canvas resemble High Gothic letters, but the inhabitants do not know the origin of their meaning, claiming that the sacred knowledge was bestowed upon them by Quince-Tema himself. This character, revered as a god, obviously originates from the Imperium that we know. His exact name either lost or adapted in accordance with local phonics. The only other sacred symbol the tribe reveres is the Aquila, the two-headed eagle god. A group of the most interesting canvases depicting the tragic yet heroic deeds was confiscated and taken on board for further investigation. Many of the words made up from the scrambled Gothic symbols can easily decipher into something as Banished Sacrifice Valley, or lands, as well as deaf, incomprehensible, and merciful. This part most likely talks about some sort of sacrificial pilgrimage. A priest has confirmed my theory. Any tribesman who has committed an offence can atone by sacrificium. A journey to the Deadlands, full of unknown deaths. The abdects I have sent to investigate the Deadlands have not yet returned. End of log. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, they send people off here to die. I'm going to send my interns.
Is there money to be made?
Speaks with gods, welcomes you, Starborn. His violet eyes are reverently trained on you. How can speak with gods help you this time? Did the ritual truly make the forest safe? The priest nods affirmatively. The spirits from the darkness brought the fire rain down on Quetzaltema, killing many of the tribe who had cared for the forest, young and ancient. This blasphemy enraged the guardian spirits, but as soon as the servant of the wind, rain and sand soothed them with ritual sacrifices and divine sorcery, their wrath gave way to mercy. My interns have proper flak plate and las guns, not sticks and furs. They can survive whatever beasts are there later. Perhaps it was not a beast. Who knows what could be there? You are a good man, even if you are an unsanctioned psyker. The old man smacks his lips, pleased with praise. Blessed is the life that serves the two-headed eagle god and his sky heralds. Tell me, how did you and Winterscale survive all this time? The Starborn who carries the seal of Quetzaltema's descendant is strong in both body and will, as befits a god. This servant, like the rest of his entourage, has grown weak on just the 7th night of our journey, but the Starborn continue to lead us fearlessly, pressing forward to seek out the spirits from the darkness, even among the twisted paths delivering the sky's judgment. The servant of the grass, flowers and trees regrets only the imminent death of the Starborn's companion. The one you call Seneschal, he quarrelled with the ironclad guardian, and his words enraged the Starborn, and thus he slashed the unfortunate man's body up with his axe, and threw the remains to wild animals of Quetzaltema for them to feast on. Do you mean to say that Winterscale killed his seneschal? The servant saw everything with his own 2 eyes. The old man pauses in hesitation and continues. It is not proper, perhaps, for a mere speck of dirt under the hills of a sky herald of the two-headed eagle god to muse upon a deed. However, the servant did sense, with his entire being, the rage that possessed the Starborn at that moment, and the ironclad guardian revelled in his god's wrath. Ironclad guardian? I suppose you mean Caligos Winterscale's arch-militant. Wharton the Grey seemed dangerous to me even on our first meeting, but our time together spent wandering through the forest cemented this notion. Let me take my leave. May the two-headed eagle god shelter you under his wings, O Sky Herald. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
It's down there. Lush overgrowth. Oh, the trail has been lost. That's all okay. That's all okay. So this is an imperial settlement that's been cut off for God knows how long. And they're literally living in the ruins of an old settlement. Such a goddamn waste. Why hasn't Caligos done something here to, like, fix it up? Or, like, re-educate these people at least? Like, this literally could be an agri-world. Okay, you're not going to talk. Master gave me orders to be prepared. We're moving out soon. Wharton is prepared. Killing Xenos is what Wharton loves to do. Egads.
I always keep my options open.
So with all this talk about killing, priorities, there's plenty of primitive worlds like that. And they are worshipping the Emperor in their own way. So until the world has something valuable on it, or Winterscale is bored, they're mostly just given occasionally supply drops. I suppose. Suppose it makes sense, but it could easily be repurposed to be like a massive food production thing. Wait, where is he? He said by the fire? Takes a lot of time, money and people. Easier to do it slowly, I suppose. Thank you, Morgrim, for taking care of the bot as well. Oh, there he is. Okay. A nice walk that was, wasn't it, Larry? You may have helped us navigate the living forest's clutches, but don't let it go to your head. I would have managed it myself sooner or later. Sooner or later. I have some questions to ask of you. One day you two will grow sick of all the talking, and then you two will choose shooting Xenos on a wild planet over endless intrigue. Cheerful notes ring in Kaligos' voice. Fine, we have plenty of time, so be it. I will give you a private audience. If dear Crota knew how close-knit we had become, she would surely have branded us conspirators. I saw the corpse of your seneschal at the forest camp. The old man was a weakling. That's why he's dead. That's what happens when you no longer can fulfill your duty to your master. Wharton grins in contempt. His entire being expression is disdain for the seneschal. Ugh. Kaligos carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden furrows in his forehead betray his regret. Many fine warriors perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to the name when you can. Let's discuss the Aldari problem. You care about them that much, new blood? Go ahead then. Try and convince me to let the vile Xenos scum deserve mercy of Kaligos Winterscale. But remember, you only get one chance to try. Yeah, neither of them are that great, but persuasion 100%. If you were to agree, you would have a rogue trader and the head of a powerful dynasty in your debt. Frankly, your desperation excites me, Larry. It even makes me want to know whether you are driven by foolishness or treachery and cool calculation. Winterscale looks at you, appraisingly scratching his chin. Well, I'm curious to see how large a dagger you might stab me with. I shall think on your offer, but this is the only promise you will get from me. Tell me about Quensa Tema. Your inquiries are curious, to be sure. Quetzaltema is a planet with a rather dreary backstory. A long time ago, it supplied my great-grandfather with tons of succulent fruits and thousands of cargo containers filled with special building fibre processed from the local forests. The population all lived in large cities, a safe distance away from tangled paths and trees, and in this quiet life was dashed by Xenos raids. They burned down the cities and shackled our people faster than our ships could help. In the end, the local governor ran away, leaving the remaining people at the beast's mercy, and the people in turn fled to big cities that attracted the Xenos, and that's how the forest that the rabble feared became their salvation. The planet fell into decay, and there was no one to populate the cities, no one to extract resources. Quetzaltema expected 3 new arcs filled with settlers to arrive from the Imperium, but in 500 years, not one of them has reached the expanse. Oh, it's logistics and bureaucracy. That's why it's a shithole. I understand now. Do not turn your gaze on me, Elentark. It was not my kin who desolated this world. How did you survive in the forests all this time? The forests of Quetzaltema are not like the jungles of Catch and New Blood. The only thing that could kill you out here are your own stupidity, or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos, or a rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, and fermented fruit in the place of wine for supper. One could not wish for better hunting grounds. Ha 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 ha! I notice that your people look utterly woebegone, while you do not have a single scratch on you. That means my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I've been a stout constitution since the day I was born. At first, Calicio shrugs his shoulders indifferently, but after looking closer at his companions, he raises his brows in surprise. It seems that the rogue trader just realised the validity of your words. Oh, he didn't even notice that they're all half dead and falling apart, and that he's lost 50 men. I hear you have decided to oppose both the Lord Inquisitor and the Crota dynasty. Avoid Kraken may eat them both for all I care. Winterscale makes a wry face and clenches his fists in anger, acting as if their war on heresy and the expense is just starting. Ha! I've been living it for decades, and I don't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I certainly don't need Incendia's goodwill. Let's go seek the Aldari then. It's about time indeed, Larry. Kalishos gives you a friendly pat on the shoulder and summons his retinue with a gesture. It may take a while to find their trail, but Wharton here has a keen eye, and his sense of smell can rival any old dog. We will do just fine, especially with the forest being on our side now. Let's go, and try not to fall behind. Here we go. Let's see if we can get him to calm down. He's clearly out of sorts and not himself. I'm thinking he's either succumbing to some sort of malady, or he's being influenced by Khorne. Because he seems very keen on fighting and killing, and has unnatural vigour.
I always have a backup plan.
Right. So they're not going to move until we are good and ready. Demolitions 10%. Oh, that sucks.
Is there money to be made?
Alright, that's that. Character. So, what have we got? Iconoclast 4. Iconoclast 2. Okay. Well, let's crawl up here and see if we can talk to the Aldari. They seem to have set up some sort of perimeter.
Your wits about you.
Ah, shit. Oh, parrot. A stately Aldari warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. His armor and its adornments gleam in the sun, despite traces of dried mud caked on blood. The Farseers instructed me to send you away, Monkai. The smooth voice of the Xenos sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of Quinsetema. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel, and besides, my sister is among you. I am curious to hear the outcast's tidings. Oh! Hello, buddy. Vain rhetoric, a masterful display. Your temper, brother mine, you ought to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Indeed, the merchant proved this all too well. This actor excellent, who did alight upon the stage, now this piece complete, by choosing a finale or post. Who shall survive, and who will doom shall meet? Nocturne of Oblivion's mournful horn mask avidly tracks your face. It's difficult to say with certainty, however, you're of the opinion that Nocturne of Oblivion disposition towards you is better than that of his kin. Okay. I guess he's vouching for me. I do not know about you, Larry, but these Xenos bastards are giving me the creeps. Caligos shifts his excited gaze from the Aldari warrior to Solitaire and back. This one, in the motley. I want to kill him. Now. Walton the Grey bares his teeth in anticipation and clutches the hilt of his sword. I am here to resolve this conflict peacefully. A tapestry complexes peace, and one that many threads demand for warp and weft. For this design free wills together spun, its greed will sate the hands of weaver death. The gruesome scars of past distrust bewailed, and compact subtle gaze shall now be veiled. This human has proven more competent than you. Please reflect on this. Ah, was that what you were saying? So essentially the three of us have to hash it out, right? Playing with your little prey like a cat. Fine, new blood. You're still young. Just remember that patience is not my strong suit. I did not think we had anything to discuss either, Monkai. The deeds of your kin have spoken louder than words. There's grief on the Xenos face. My home, my family, my people, my Kurudak. Everything is gone because of you. Your ships are destroyed, Kurudak is lost, and so are the Farseers. You sacrificed everything to attack this world. Why? The warrior sighs tiredly. We did not attack this world, Monkai. The last of Kudrak's children assembled once more to scour the Master of Flesh, Teventius, from the memory of the universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured a Farseer from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and so we were forced to act decisively. Wait, he's here? Teventius, I can kill him? Act decisively, you ashmags. You call mowing down 2/3 of the world's population acting decisively. Jay sticks out her augmented hand, mechanical joints squealing piteously under the weight of her indecent gestures. The master of flesh Komorog. He is here? Yolette ignores the veiled confession and inhales hungrily, doing her best to remain calm. We must destroy him. That is what we are here for, outcasts. Stretch out your hand, grasp the spear of vengeance together with us, and plunge into the dark heart of the architect of torment. Fighting the homunculus is much more fun. Let's go hunt that thing instead. Yeah. You call purging an entire world a decisive action? Our farseers, the ones we managed to save, could not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh, even after our ship circled the world for a third time. Something prevented them from seeing the truth, something powerful. We knew your patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else. To exterminate the homunculus along with the world he chose as his refuge. The Aldari shrugs vaguely. The Monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate eventually. Is a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds? Both yours and those of my kin. I mean, from the perspective of someone who is, like, practically immortal compared to us, he does make a good point. This guy is essentially eating stars and destroying planets. If we can corner him here... What do the Xenos and fanatical zealots of the Imperium have in common? The answer is simple. Both are willing to sacrifice billions of their subjects. The sullen grin that follows does not become Jay's face at all. How about we wring the necks of the puny vermin, Art Vader? Winterscale meaningfully raises an eyebrow. And you still deem him worthy of conversation? I can attack Kaligos here. Attack both sides. Okay. Let's address Yolette first. Yolette's gaze wanders from Kaligos to the Solitaire, from the Solitaire to the Aldari warrior and back again. An outcast among her kin and strangers alike, a sorrowful burden that not all can bear. Your kin had a valid reason to attack this world. I see no issue with sacrificing the lowborn if it helps a good cause. Ugh. Do you still think your kin are worth saving? I never doubted it, Alantark. To you, the deeds of my kin may appear cruel or even criminal, but spending enough time among the Monkey granted me clarity of vision. Sometimes you treat your own kind even worse in the pursuit of baser goals or personal gain. Yolette proudly squares her shoulders. The homunculus is a threat to both our species, Alantark. You must know well what his dark heart and perverted mind are capable of. Taventius may be destroyed, and my kin have taken a role of the vengeful blade. Let's talk to Kaligos. There is no trace of the bored Kaligos from a few moments ago. The rogue trader is now closely studying the potential battlefield, his enemies, and the heads he intends to claim as trophies. Kaligos, you cannot kill the Aldari. What? Why? Taken aback by your statement, Winterscale lowers his power axe for a moment. Look at yourself, Kaligos. You're becoming a monster whose only desire is to kill. Stop tugging at my conscience, Larry. You sound vile like Incendia from my nightmares come to life to ruin my mood. Kaligos grimaces in frustration. Your words seem to have not angered him, but upset him. Throne take you, and all the misfortunes in the galaxy along with you. Winterscales gives you a clap on the shoulder. The expression on his face is mysterious and almost sad. I must confess that all this dismal talk has given me a migraine and made my old wounds ache. So you want to save these Xenos? Suit yourself. By my grace, I entrust you with the lives of the enemies of humanity. Have fun. We shall be heading back now. What kind of hunting is it when the prey does not even struggle in your grasp? I'm disappointed. Kaligos flashes a provoking grin. And don't you think I'm going to forget about your words and promises, Larry? We shall revisit that later. Yolette brushes a strand of fiery hair from her forehead and nods appreciatively. I know how difficult it is to go against the will of your kin, and yet I cannot hide my joy that we both lived through this moment and emerged with a tale to tell. Even Heinrichs would admit that calling exterminatus to stop a Starkiller is not completely unreasonable. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm about. This guy is like the BBEG, pretty much. After all the suffering that the Monkey have inflicted upon the children of Kurodak, after all the punishment we have inflicted upon this world, my heart remains troubled. Note we have only tempered our grudges for a time, and have parted without bloodshed today. However, I dare not complain. For my kin, the hour of triumph has arrived at last. Once the Master of Flesh is no more, we can go to the edge of the stellar expanse, away from the gaze of the Monkey, and peacefully await the arrival of our kin from distant stars. What are you talking about, Cherokee? Yolette stares intently into the eyes of the Ardari warrior, but his gaze remains steady and calm. Do not interrupt the conversation. Outcast Yolette, I have some good news from you. Our Farseers managed to contact the children of Carthworld Alagtok, and soon your fellow outcasts will visit the part of the galaxy that the Monkey called the Expanse. They will take us away, give us a new home, and... Shirkei pauses, his gaze on you, wondering if he should continue. Is this what the adherent of the path of the warrior wishes to tell me? Were these words meant to be comfort for my heart? Yolette's words ring with contempt and desperation. Oh, Asurian, your children once again seek to appease their pride by sending their kin to Monkey worlds, there to find nothing but blood and death. The Farseer's mistakes doomed the Kurodak Shirokei, and their excessive cruelty and thirst for revenge almost doomed those of us who managed to survive against all the odds, in the void between foreign stars. You know just as well as I do, but you continue to do their bidding. Oh, Shirokei, you could take the Webway Gate, go away from the dangers and tribulations of the Expanse, but you've chosen to stay here instead. You are dying. You are feuding with the Monkey. Have not the children Asurians spilt enough blood? Is it not enough that we have lost our home? Why do you wish to expose even more of your kin to mortal peril? Shirokei's iron will falters under Yolette's relentless pressure. It is too late to change anything. The deed is done. Their will carried out. The outcasts from Altok will come to the local stars, and we will leave with them, sister. Oh dear. I did not sign up for yet another war in the Expanse against the Xenos. Call off your kin. Our Farseers paid an insurmountable price to contact a craft world located billions of stars away from here. Many of them perished to give us a chance to be rescued, and I will not jeopardize the lives of those who yet remain. Are you saying there is yet another Aldari craft world heading for the Expanse? May Isurian save us from this woe. Shirke folds his arms on his chest in a graceful gesture, but the horror is obvious on his face. No, I will not allow another word to perish in the hands of the Monkey, even if this means forsaking my soul. And I am not going to reveal the secrets of my kind to you, Mon Elentark. You may have helped us in our hour of need, but I trusted you at the outcast's behest. But I will say this, the warriors of Elentark are coming here, to your stars. This is an unalterable truth. Your kin's plan is insane. Convince them to relent before it's too late. It will take the warriors of Elentark many years to discover the webway gate capable of bringing their strike force to the Expanse. Perhaps you will be too old by then. And only on your deathbed will you hear the news. The children of Isurian will come to exact their vengeance. For some reason, your words bring a faint smile to Yolette's lips. Worry not, Elentark. It's my turn to rescue you and your people. Rescue me? How? Like a forgotten shadow, the solitaire steps up the light and leans forward with interest, a spectator watching the culmination of an exciting performance. During my exile, I met many companions who temporarily joined me on my endless travels. Yolette closes her eyes. One such companion was a fellow outcast, who had already completed many paths. It was he who told me about the ritual of unity, a great opportunity for one spirit to reach out and touch the infinite circuit of a craft world, known to the Farseers who perform it. Shirke said that Kurudak Farseers have already contacted the Alatok. This means I can too. Did the darkness of space drive you mad during your exile, sister? Shirke recalls from Yolette as if from a scorching flame. Even those who walk the path of the seer balk at joining souls with the ancestors inside the circuit. They are wise and know that the ritual is perilous to the spirit. Your chances of success are simply non-existent. You would die without achieving anything. And even if you did not die immediately, ask yourself honestly, why should the ancestors listen to a simple outcast? It is as you said, Alatok, is a world of my fellow outcasts. They would not wish harm upon me, which gives me wings to my hope. Look me in the eye, Shirke. Do you wish to end the suffering of our kin? I can see the answer in your heart. You must accept it and help me. Though Yolette's words are addressed to her kinsman, she is watching your reaction closely. Let Yolette handle it on her own. Unless the warriors of Alatok arrive in this part of the galaxy, the sons and daughters of Kurudak will perish among the worlds of the Monkey. Is that the fate you wish for us? We will have to find another way. I understand that it's not easy for those who have lived all their lives sheltered within a craft world to accept that sometimes life leads us down different paths. But the path that you and the Farseers have chosen only leads to more pain. More pain? Did you manage to prevent the death of our kin and Muran on the Lithian? Oh, I didn't know I could prevent that. The Aberrant told me everything that happened. This is your life and your people, Yolette. I will stay by your side no matter what path you choose. And I do appreciate it, Elentark. Yolette nods and underscores her words with a familiar gesture of gratitude. I have done all I can, Shirake. You know what you must do. The solitaire does not intervene, but shifts his gaze to Shirake, as if expecting to hear the last line of a play before the curtain falls. May Azarian forgive his children. Shirake sighs and gestures to a few warriors. Fetch the Farseers. Tell them the outcast wishes to perform the ritual. We'll wait for them here. I see none of them have considered us simple. Those who killed Kurodak have been killed. Locals of this planet have sheltered us. Please don't seek vengeance on them. Yeah. I mean, it would have been like... Oh, okay. Wibble wobble. The strange energy that permeated the clearing, where the paths of humans and Aldari happened to cross, gradually dissipating. All eyes turned to Yolette, the Aldari who managed to survive the deadly ritual, but who awoke looking angry and dejected. Uh-oh. You survived? The Assyrian showed you mercy, outcast. And so did our ancestors from the Alatok Infinity Circuit. Tell me, sister, what was their answer? I hope to find understanding among those who share my path. Yolette's voice trembles with weariness and anger. But even the ancestors from Alatok, despite all their wisdom and supple intellect, could not reject their hatred of the Monkai, who doomed thousands of innocent souls to the children of the Assyrian. I tried to appeal to the light in their souls, but all my arguments broke on the rocks of intraterrestrial waves of sea foam. Yolette glares accusingly at Shirake and the Farseers. You chose this path. Not only did you invite doom upon Kurodak, you've also condemned our kin on Alatok. You've repeated the same mistakes over and over, guided by fear, stupidity, or pride. And even after losing everything, after losing our home, you keep following the same thorny path, unwilling to change. No, I've had enough. My duty as an outcast is fulfilled. From now on, your fate lies in your own hands. The angry Farseers try to object, but Shirake gently interrupts them. Your brothers and sisters will not dare ask you for more, Yolette. I understand your choice, even if my spirit cannot fully accept it. Yolette, are you all right? That Aldari sorcery looks dangerous. I'm fine, Elentark. A gracious look and a slight smile underscore Yolette's words. Thanks to you, I have finally reached the end of my path. This path. And I am grateful that I had you to walk alongside me. We need yeah. They just need to be picked up and chaperoned elsewhere, right? Or a safe world? Like, can't we find them a safe world out in the back of beyond? So what now? After the Master of Flesh has been dealt with, Shirake sighs tiredly and a faint shadow of a smile gracing his face. We will go home as soon as possible. I would not be opposed to cooperating in the future. I do not think this is possible, Monkai. Our temporary alliance will run its course as soon as the ships of my kin leave the Expanse. For I hope never to return here. Do you still hope to find the homunculus? The Aldari produces an unknown Xeno device. The Farseers could not divine where the Master of Flesh makes his lair, for an unknown force is hiding him from the penetrating gaze of the Wise Ones. The children of Assyrian have never encountered anything like this before. Having circled the world several times and failed in our search, we ventured and unleashed our pent-up fury on the planet in the hopes that we would be graced by a fortunate accident. Bloody hell, what a shit plan. Absolute shit. Oh, we're going to go torment the entire planet, kick the entire wasp nest and hope he buzzes out. Alas, The fate of the Master of Flesh remains unchanged. The Farseers could feel the beating of his black heart but were powerless to do anything. And that was when our rangers began to deduce the coordinates of his lair based on the readings of the Wise Ones and the lands untouched by fired weapons. And they would have succeeded had the Monkays not attacked our fleet. The Aldari device thrums in a holographic projection of the world with several marked coordinates appear in his palm. I will share the information I have gathered, for I hope that even a Master of Flesh will not be able to elude 2 pursuers at once. It is time to track down the homunculus then. We will search the parts of the world where the local star sets. You should go to where the star awakens. Good hunting to you. Okay, well... So there's some loot over here. Ooh, hello. What are you? You know, Stanzo, I miss the times where our fire cultivators were used for working in the fields. Back then I thought, by the throne, damn that forest. Can't take your eyes off it for a tick or else it messes with production. But nowadays, damn forest is the only thing that can defend people. Who'd have guessed? And we, the Silvaris, we're the only ones who can pass through it. If we have our fire cultivator intact, that is. I did hear through one of the astropaths managed to lead a group of 50 people through the brush, but nobody has heard from them since. The enemies of humanity got them, didn't they? Come meet us halfway. I'm reading our new group, and the promethium in my cultivator is running out. Uh-oh. We can see how that ended. So they had something that allows them to navigate the forest. It runs on a fuel. Oh, hello, goods. Ooh. Ah. Okay, is it worth giving you these things? Not really. Become blinded? Or more overpenetration. Okay, what about this though? I mean, that's 60% armor. How does this look? Oh, it looks worse than the Ranger one. Yeah, the Ranger one looks cooler. We'll keep that. This sounds like a big flamethrower just burning a path. Yeah.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Alright, we got an upgrade. Strong point, yeah, we'll have that. Alright, as for you, Abelard, what have we got? Ah, yeah, we'll have that. That's good. Can we increase your toughness? Or weapon? Oh, weapon skill, definitely. Reckless rush. Yes. We're gonna add more strength. Yeah. Now Heinrichs. Oh. Deals from 1 plus Psycho's rating plus 1 times resolve divided by 4. Direct damage. Oh, this is pretty good. Sanctic powers. I do like it. Yeah, let's have the Purge Soul. Let's go. As for everything else, more willpower. Probably the best pet. As for you, Killing Edge. Yeah, more ballistic skill. There we go. It's for you, Jay. Yeah, that one's good. More fellowship. Don't mind if I do. Okay, cool.
Always keep my options open.
Well, that's the end of Yolette's story, I believe. To the Von Valencia shuttle, here we go. Snakes everywhere. It would be preferable to wrap this all up, I suppose. So I think we completed Jay's stuff. Completed Yolette's stuff. Seems Yolette has chosen to join me rather than go back with her kin. I wonder if I'd made different decisions, her plan would have worked. Or if it's a doom prospect from the start. Where is she? There she is.
Ilantak, I trust your journeys were fruitful.
Why did you agree to join me? Is it not strange for an Aldari to be following a human?
The outcasts my path led me to had a saying. Let me translate it for you. If you fall off a cliff, Grab the roots and do not ask if they belong to a weed or a noble rosebush. You are the root I grabbed, Ilantak, because I fell off a cliff. My homeworld is gone. My kin are either dead or hiding no one knows where. By joining forces with you, I may be able to nurture a seedling of the truth I so deeply yearn for.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Let's go back to the map, which is... Oh, here it is. Nomos doesn't have anything to say, does it? You're in a servitor's body at my Magna Assessio, Nomos, so how is it that you are once again in a cogitator? Nomos is not in a cogitator or in a servitor. We cannot say where we are, but our existence is tied to the existence of the ship for now. The servitor and the cogitator are only external interfaces, shells, like humans and their bodies. Bodies are not merely shells. No, they are shells. The rasping voice sounds adamant. A human's existence is more than the existence of its shell. That is obvious to us. There is always something more, something that simmers and shines, for which the dark light and wicked hunger are always reaching. Enough of that for now. Okay, so looking back at the planet. Yeah. Oh my god, is this the door? You can hear the anxiety in Idira's voice over the Vox connection. Look, Captain, we have found it. The door is so close I can practically feel the metal handle in my hand. The voices are whispering over each other in both my ears. I can barely make out what they are saying. Please take me with you. They keep telling me I won't get another chance, and I believe them. It's now or never. Very well, let's go there. Oh, thank you, Lord Captain. I owe you till the day I die. You can hold me to that. Well, door, I'll see you soon. Okay, so we got Idira. Kind of want Yolette. Ulfar, I think... I do need Jay. I mean, damn, taking Idira really does upset the planet. I mean... the party, rather. Yeah. I mean... this is kind of Yolette's path to see through. Argenta was there as well. But without Argenta and Jay, I don't have any skills. Goodbye. No. Abelard, you stay behind, and we are going to take Sister Argenta. Can I fit Jay in anywhere? No, not really. I think this is the best I can do, both narratively and... Although, no, Jay would be the better expert. She has more skills than Argenta. Argenta's demolitions. Can I live without Abelard? I want him with all my soul. But no, I think this is the best outfit. Here we go again. The culmination of all of our trials and tribulations. You want your safety blanket, man? Abelard has pretty much carried me for all the toughest fights in the game. Okay. Character, who is it? Idira, let's go through. They're recommended, but what we need to do is understand, what does Idira do? All allies within us around target gain. Oh wow, that's great. Critical chain, yes. Expert finesse. Piercing shot. Ooh, that's good. Okay, we want to build her for critical hits. That's great as well. First dodge attempt of every enemy in combat suffers 7. Ah, okay, that's great. If every combat gain. Oh! Oh, yeah, but that's just once. Oh my god, there's so much more. Nimble might be good. Kind of want the willpower. Okay. Demolition would be helpful. Mm, attacks. Yeah. Apparently, da, da, da. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now it's time to find out. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, okay, that's all right. Oh, know-it-all is great. Lethal threat. Whenever an enemy fails a willpower test against a character, they suffer. Oh! Okay. She's a debuffer, pretty much. That's great. All right. We want that, definitely. That as well. Here we do want... more demolition? Yeah. Visions of Doom. More willpower. Nimble. The operative's next non-area attack inflicts intimidated. Okay. Ah. Damage dealt by them is reduced. That's great. That'll do. More demolition, please. That's a nice all-round one. Although, what is our intelligence? Not quite that high, but we can do it a bit more. Oh, we got them all. Mm. Piercing shot is great. Let's go for more intelligence again. $55. Okay, that's all right. Now let's have a look inventory-wise. She's got Psychic Body Glove, but we could give her this. Condensed Carapace. Oh. Critical hit chance increased. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's give her that. Weapon rise. Type. Let's have a look-see. Do we have a... Whoa! Oh, wait. She kind of like the idea of giving her that. Right, any more staffs? What can we give her? Oh. This one is just way better than the one she currently has. Okay, so that's alright. Anything that's good for criticals? Hmm. Commerce and Law Imperium, Law Warp. Eh. Tome of Excess. And Theodora's Rosary. I don't like either of them. Grants plus 25 logic. Hmm. A critical hit chance against Xenos. I like it. Wait, can I? No, I can't search critical. Hmm. Ooh. Yeah, that instead of the rosary. Yeah, we'll have that. Now, finally, what are we going to have? Receives 5 less damage from critical hits. Endure. Range attacks decrease their targets. Okay. Phantom Cloak looks good. Battle Psycho Boots, that sounds like what we want. Okay, cool. Now, as for this stuff, give you the bigger grenades. And what else do we have? Gas cloud grenades, yeah. There we are. Okay, sorry about that. We've leveled her up. We now have to find the lair of this bastard.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Is dealing with my kin not considered treason among the monkey? Or has greed so blinded you that you do not fear retribution?
It all depends on where you're coming from. A crime that means a death sentence for some is freely permitted for others. I just try to keep on top of my game and not let any opportunities pass me by.
Furnishings are clearly fitted for human comfort, but everything's covered by a thick layer of
None are
dust.
better at searching.
Ooh, what have we got there?
I always have a backup plan.
Go on, Jay, sort it out.
And done.
There is a seal of silence on the cogitator, but it's not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Someone ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its
Sense
memory.
something nearby.
Oh, here we go. Right, oh, hold on. I missed some loot. Let's go back and grab that quickly. Jay, open it up.
One and it's done.
Thick layer ancient dust covers the walls, floor and equipment. Alright.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh wait, what's this? Can I open this now?
Watch your steps.
Ah, bugger.
My whispers crave entertainment.
That wasn't so difficult.
There we go.
I'll get left in the dust.
Wondering if the fight was going to happen this stream. I'm hoping we're going to get there.
Are better at searching.
Oh, bloody hell. Not if I keep finding all these traps.
It takes skill and talent. Let's make a deal.
Should I divine our next step?
Okay, Adira, come this way. Oh, okay.
The whispers told me how.
Okay, what is doing that damage to you? Toxic. Oh! Toxin at the same level of burning? Oh, hello! Fire and poison? Oh, I like it. I'm going to collect all that. And yeah, that's definitely going to go to Argenta. Cogitators are in deep dreamless slumber. Their sacred unguents are the connections. Ports have long since dried. What's going on here? Oh no. The notebook contains detailed observation formulae, diagrams, and is thickly covered in vicious greenish liquid. Almost all the pages are firmly glued together, their contents turned to blurry stains. Number 78, outcome, failure, object capable of maintaining miracle vital, blah blah. Okay, it's all broken up, but it looks like these are notes for experiments.
Keep a sharp eye.
Oh Christ.
Keep your wits about you.
Yes? I dare not provoke the whispers.
Disarm that trap.
The premonition runs true.
Okay, now we gotta go to the fight, I guess.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Fa- Oh, these guys don't seem so tough. You let you hang there. Jay, you pop behind Yolette. All as far forward as you can go. Heinrichs, follow up there. Larry, go that way. Idira, you may as well hang there. In fact, what I will say, you can live there like that. Jay, let's see, where's our... Let's get this other one up here.
Don't get too cocky. Living on the edge.
And finally, the front line lives there.
I can do that. Don't get too cocky.
Alright, you let get cozy. Where is it? Where is your get cozy button? There we are. Now, pop pop. These big guys, we hate them. Yeah, that's great.
I am not your Xenos pet. You're moving. No more.
Right, Heinrich says for you, we want you to buff our Space Marine. Then you may as well charge in.
Let's see to it.
Okay. Got rid of him. Excellent.
I won't object to it. I'm done with this one.
And you. That's a beautiful turn of events. I love it.
When Fenris is in battle, no shall flee.
Whoa. Okay. Where is your boss? Oh my god, you can climb up that way? I don't like it.
King, me.
Alright, let's remember. Intimidation. Have you ever yet to have your turn? No, you've all had your turns. Okay, be terrified and intimidated. Let's give that to Heinrichs. And put blindness on the big one there. As for you, Larry, very simple. Oh, okay. Or maybe not so simple. Give that to Adira. Adira, finish off a few.
If it serves your cause, I seal death with my hands.
Alright, Ulfa. Shoot him. Charge him. Kick him. Oh, he's on the ground. I love it.
I challenge you, damn get.
Now be confident.
So it shall be. Nobody escapes us.
As for you, Jay, let's just move you up here. And you're just going to tell Ufar to keep on going.
They'll write legends about me.
Hey, how's it going, Swede? Things are going okay. We've just sorted out the Aldari stuff. Hack him apart. There we go. We're raiding a lair of a homunculus Drukari beastie. And it appears all I have here are a bunch of his minions. Oh, there's only these two left? Okay, cool. Have an extra turn, Ulfa. Finish off that guy on the ground. Hey!
None can do better than a warrior of the All-Father. So shall it. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Yeah, no, that's good. As for Yolette here...
I am not your Zing. Ancestors guide me. This tedium has been fortune favors the swift.
He's got lost in a forest for several days. This is an improvement on the other rogue trader who was lost for over a month. Yeah. Horribly tired? Oh no. Well, I hope you feel all the better soon, Swede. I hope you get the rest you need. Heinrichs, get on in there, buddy. There is no soul to purge, I suppose.
Let's see to it.
Here he comes. He's not exactly doing a lot. Get in there, Idira. And what we want to do...
Anything else? Will do.
Let's upgrade all that. And our next attack...
Anything else?
Hunt down the prey.
Who if not? I won't stand for it.
Okay, cool, that's fine. Imperator, welcome on in. Emperor, rather, sorry. Hey, no worries, Swede. Thank you for hanging out a bit. Emperor, how was your stream? What were you playing, if you don't mind me asking? Wait, can I kick him? I can kick him. There we go. Down you go. Evening, Thrifty, evening. How's road trading? We were playing some Dave. Ah, Dave the Diver. I've heard great things about it. Friends told me it's pretty good. How are you finding it? How far into the game are you, I guess? More accurately to ask.
Usually.
Road trading's going fine. We're in like the latter part of the game, I believe, I hope. Stamp on him while he's down. There we go. And then give him a little stab. There we are. Cool. Now it's just mop up and loot.
My pleasure.
Access received. Excellent. More goods. I've no idea. We keep unlocking new mechanics, but we're 12 hours in? Really? Like, from what I've seen, it's some sort of adventure
Better at searching.
platformer game, maybe? Like, I'm not sure how you would describe Dave the Diver. Looks like a lot of exploration.
A job for me.
Deformed, feeble and crazed creature is pitiful and clearly unviable copy of the homunculus Teventius. Oh! Pieces of flesh, skin and bones, stuck in dark, sticky sludge, covers the table. So he's trying to make a clone of himself. 2D swim platformer with restaurant and farming sim. Ah. A little bit of Stardew, survival, cooking. Ah, that's nice. From a distance resembles a homunculus, but on closer inspection a bit like a bad caricature of one. Ah. Here we are then. He was trying to make backup copies of himself.
Never fails in their duty.
I've seen this corridor before. We should turn right here.
I always have a backup plan.
Bit roguelite as well. Oh, okay. So do you go on like individual missions? They're sort of a bit randomized. And then come back with stuff pretty much. Idira stares intently at the solid wall in front of her, shifting from foot to foot and biting her nails. The wall looks like an ordinary plaster and rockreach surface, no different from any other in here. Lord Captain, this is it. The place from my visions. Even the scratches on the walls are the same. Everything except for one thing, she points at the wall. That's where the door is supposed to be. The one I keep opening in my dreams every night. I've seen this moment so many times it feels more real to me than I am. My visions couldn't have lied to me. Then you should trust your feelings. Go ahead, try and open it. Yeah, every day, full day in the deep blue hole changes a bit. You catch fish for the first restaurant or other stuff going on. How's Rogue Trader compared to example for Baldur's Gate 3? Rogue Trader's very good. I like all the story and the characters in it. It's very well written as an RPG. There's enough variety between the different acts as well. So Act 1, 2, 3 and 4, they've all had like significant different vibes to them per se. And yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of the Warhammer 40k universe, it's a good game. But even just in general, it's like a really solid CRPG. Open a door that doesn't exist? Ha! The things you say sometimes, Lord Captain. Well, it wouldn't be the strangest thing we've ever done. Oh, what the warp. What have I got to lose? Here goes. What does opening the door do? Dira steps closer to the wall and reaches out towards the non-existent door. As if in a trance, she clenches her fingers as if gripping an invisible handle and slowly turns it. You hear a click. Uh-oh. A violent ripple tears through the space around the wall. A cacophony of whispers makes your skin crawl from head to toe. Like an unseen wave emitted from a twisted, broken reality, uneven rays of impossible, nauseating light break through the rockcrete, forming the silhouette of a doorway. Eventually, the vision passes and you clearly see a door where a blank wall used to be. Idira turns to you with a wide, somewhat deranged smile. Lord Captain, we found it. It's the door, exactly like the one in my visions, which means my salvation is close. Except, she frowns in concern, except it wasn't hidden by some force field contraption. It was a powerful warp barrier. I never could have been removed, something like that. It's like our arrival was expected. Now they're inviting us in. We'd best be ready. Someone who knows their witchcraft is waiting inside. Heinrich looks at Idira without blinking. A trap, then. You've been played, Idira. A cruel trick. One that could only have come from the warp's twisted will. As long as we're together, we will get through this, Idira. Trust me. Idira looks somewhat emboldened by your words. She smiles. Well, you're not wrong. We've been through worse, haven't we? Thanks, Lord Captain. I won't let you down. Okay. I know a little bit of the Horus Heresy up to Book 12. I'll dip out for tonight. Oh, no, but thank you. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Emperor. Guys, if you don't already, although most of you came with the raid, I suppose, kindly give Emperor a follow. And have a good rest, buddy. Okay, here we go. Through the hidden door. To the end of Idira's secret wing of the laboratory. Okay. Here it goes. This is Idira's climax.
And that worries me. Not knowing what to expect means I always have to be on my guard.
You are unusually perceptive for a monkey, and you have such an unruly nature. Perhaps I should take a closer look at you too.
And done.
Okay. Disfigured bodies hang all over the old maintenance bay. Wait, what? Goods? What's going to be here? Okay, some supplies. Oh. Okay, cool. We're just outside it.
My pleasure.
Oh no, what are they growing here? Tank was shattered from the inside by an unthinkable force. With victim faces forever twisted by a silent scream. A revolting biomass, some elements of which can be interpreted as human features, floats in the green liquid. Okay.
Watch your steps.
Disarm that.
A job for me.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
And done.
Oh, we can't get up? Okay. So it doesn't seem to be a trap here. Clear that. Oh, okay.
It's not Doral.
Oh wait, there it is. It's just popped in. Get the goods. Bodies of runaway test subjects. They failed to find a way out and died from hunger and disease. Help never came. Where is
Take heed, rogue trader.
the goods? Yeah, grab them. Build a bridge out of planks. Well, they were ship escapees, weren't they? All you had to do was build a bridge.
One and it's done.
I like the Tiara de Materium. Is that worth giving to Idira? Hey, sing a song. Sirius, let's see, what is this? Never heard of this before. Let's go though. Let's try our best. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees, I wanna take you there. In the midnight hour, I can feel your power. Just like a prayer, I'll know I'll take you there. I hear your voice, it's like an angel saying. I have no choice, I hear your voice, feels like flying. I close my eyes, oh God, I think I'm falling. Out of the sky, I close my eyes, heaven help me when you call my name. Oh, okay, yeah. The big fight scene, yeah. How does it... Wait, isn't this the ballad? From the very end?
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, I hope that was sufficient. Okay. Drained Farseer. Here we go. You see a contorted, agony-racked Eldari. Or more accurately, something that resembles one. Dozens of scars and strictures covers its face. The sight of its misaligned joints moving under its skin make your stomach turn. And its singular eye looks devoid of sanity. And yet, as you examine the creature's tattered clothes, you can still recognise, albeit with some difficulty, the ceremonial raiment of a Farseer. At last, my deliverance. Monkai, the disgrace, the humiliation of falling at the hand of a lesser creature. Enough. The anticipation of this moment is all that has allowed me to retain a vestige of reason. End me now. Negative 10 out of 10. You need to hear Madonna, and yes, it's somewhat of a ballad, and yes, the very end with the... Oh, okay. I don't remember how it goes, I'll be honest. Yillet takes a quivering breath. Who are you? I do not recognize you, but your vestments. A child of our dead home. I do not remember you, but it gladdens me on the cusp of death to behold a spark of the Assyriani. I cannot... who are you? Who are you? I think I watched Priscilla, Queen of the Desert once. I can't remember much about it. A hollow shell forced into servitude. Every thread of my being calls out to me, urging me to claim your lives. Only stopped by the fading remnants of my former self. Quickly, I demand that you give me my death. And break the shackles of this nightmare. The Farseer's crooked fingers reach for his temples, and now you notice a sinister-looking device on his head. The translucent threads coil in strange, sickening patterns around the Adari's temples, sinking into the skin on his face, neck, and clavicles. In the dim, cold light of the laboratory, the device resembles the glistening Karen worms that I mercilessly drinking in the Xenos' mind. Adira gives you a puzzled glance. I think that's what we're here for. I can barely see this Xenos aura in the warp. Must be the work of that thing on his head. All I need is the implant on your head. Give it to me and I shall set you free. Eldari hisses and howls, crooked fingers tearing his ragged robes apart. It's too late! My mind is poisoned. My soul is marred. I do not know for what purpose you need this cursed machine, Monkai, but if your mind carries a shred of reason, then destroy it along with me. Idira suddenly leans forward, anger and desperation written all over her face. Not a chance, Xenos. That thing, that psi stifler, will save my life. You're just weak. That's why you can't handle it. Naive child. You would condemn yourself to a fate of true horror. Heed me when I say there are things far worse than death. What makes the device so dangerous? It hides the soul within the warp from the spawn of chaos without severing its connection to real space. And it slowly consumes the soul, day after day. The soul erodes and withers until nothing remains but emptiness. Is that right? You certainly talk a lot for someone who's supposed to be empty. Before all this, you must have never shut up. I spent aeons harnessing my gift. I guided an entire world. My gaze pierced the future, looking echoes ahead. And even I am at my limit, clinging desperately to the meagre relics I once called my soul, just to speak another word. Who gave you the audacity to think you will fare any better? I shall grant you a swift death. Let it be so. The Farseer rises from his knees in a jerking motion, like a broken marionette, and takes a step towards you with glassy eyes. His frail fingers move as if tugged by invisible strings, and the mutilated bodies of twisted creatures in the tank start convulsing synchronously. In frightened union, their unblinking eyes shift to you. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at this. What time is it? I really ought to get ready for bed. Let's see. Successful experimental clone? Oh no, these are all clones of Taventius. Oh, I frickin' hate this. Okay, this is going to be a big fight. Yeah, I'm going to save this up and we'll start next time with just this. I believe I might have other plans next Monday. So maybe Tuesday?